Hi, I'm Abby Gartner. I'm a junior in graphic design at North Carolina State University, and this past spring I studied abroad in the city of Prague in the Czech Republic. Hi, I'm Abby Gartner, and today I'm going to tell you all about Prague. Good afternoon. My name's Abby Gartner, and this last spring I studied abroad in Prague. Today, I'm going to tell you why you need to go study abroad in Prague as well. One of the most fascinating things about studying abroad was that I got to learn about the Czech Republic. The history and the culture of the people there is really amazing. In short, the history of Prague is really significant back when it was under the communist regime of Germany. Prague in the Czech Republic is commonly known as the heart of Europe, and that's just because it's right in the center of all these European countries, which means that throughout the course of the last couple of centuries, it's constantly been overthrown and dominated by other cultures who come through and defeat it. So actually the Czech Republic has not been out from underneath the communist regime for about, okay, too many people open the door. Can we start over? I really think that studying abroad for 4 months in Prague afforded me a really unique experience of the country. I got to function as both a local and a tourist because after 4 months I really knew my way around Prague. I had a thorough understanding of public transit, so the trams and the metro. But I was also completely fascinated and totally joined in with those groups of tourists that just flocked to certain restaurants and certain parts of Prague that people just like normally go to for a weekend trip. I think one of the most fascinating parts of Prague, where I really got immersed in just the culture and the people, was in the pubs. Prague loves beer. The Czech people are very, very proud of their beer. So going to these pubs and just seeing these people who normally don't talk to each other because the Czech people are really pretty introverted, and seeing them have a couple drinks and cheer up and laugh and sing with all the live music that happens there was just so awesome. I got to talk to so many people from so many types of backgrounds that don't necessarily speak my language very well, and I grew a lot. I grew a lot from that. I gained totally fresh perspective on people in general. How they treat tourists, how they just light up when you ask them about the city that they've been raised in. Just the conversations and the laughter and the people trying to make jokes in English when they don't know the language very well. It's so fun. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, there were some definite ups and downs to studying abroad there. And one is that I got lost in the streets a lot. And that was a pro and a con because I found new places in that city that I never would have unless I had just gotten completely lost. But it was also a little scary sometimes, especially with no data, you know, you're kind of lost in the streets and you don't speak the language, but who knows, maybe you'll meet someone and strike up a friendship and they'll direct you home. Like every day was a fresh experience, and I never really knew what was going to happen. So it was just exciting. The whole thing was exciting. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the food. Czech people are all so thin, but I don't know how they do it, because literally all of their food is meat and bread and lard, and it's all just soaked in very fattening gravy. And then a beer. There's beer with every meal. These people day drink all the time. But somehow they manage to be thin. I don't know how. I certainly gained weight while I was abroad. But yeah, the food was so fun. What else? Also the people. Not just the locals in the Czech Republic, but the American students that I traveled with. We all just became really good friends, which it's kind of impossible not to become BFFs with these people that you travel Europe with. But yeah. I think that's it. Sorry, there's big pauses, but you could cut it and edit it. Prague has really changed me in a tremendous way. I'm so much more open-minded about people, about the opportunities and the places that there are that I've never been to. I took a test online and found that I'd only explored 3% of the globe. After 4 months of traveling, only 3%. There's so much more out there. It's really just given me the travel bug. I think I'm gonna go so many places now. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I really hope this inspires you to study abroad.